Hello again, everyone. I'm Richard Weil, and I'm the principal and owner of National Restaurant Consultants. And we welcome you again into our NRC Helpful Moment, number 103, or 103rd episode, if you would, or recording video. Uh, I certainly appreciate all the comments we get all the time. Of course, Mr. Brian Devine from Cafe Fuel, president of Cafe Fuel and Top Line Management. Hello, Brian. How are you today?
I'm terrific, Richard. How about yourself?
Doing really, really, really well. And so today we're joined by Mr. Justin Rumack from Kitch. And Kitch is a wonderful concept, started in New York. And I believe, Justin, you're back east, right? You're located in New York. Where are you exactly?
Yeah, I'm in New York. I'm about an hour north of New York City,
That's
tucked
what
in the woods,
that's smart. I
outside of
can
the
see the
concrete
woods.
jungle.
We can see the woods in the background outside your shoulders there. And what we're going to chat a little bit about, and we think this is extremely timely, especially as the pandemic hopefully is starting to move in a better direction for everybody with vaccinations and less lockdowns. But Kitch is a great concept that Justin and I started conversing about, I think, in November before the holidays. And it is essentially, I call, a great way to facilitate operators who have excess capacity because perhaps they're not as busy as they used to be, and they have space in their kitchen that they would love to find perhaps a tenant, or people who have great concept, new ideas. I would call this an opportunity for people who are thinking about ghost kitchens or new concepts that they want to try out and not have to make the investment with brick and mortar as much. So, Justin, how did Kitch come about, and why are you all seeing yourselves grow away from New York and moving west? What's the key to the success?
Yeah, so Richard, thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. So Kitch platform concept is really this idea of a flexible term marketplace. It's a place where on the supply side, many underutilized kitchens, and actually the idea was baked pre-COVID, right? That there's a lot of different spaces out there that whether it's a brick and mortar restaurant that has downtime due to closed certain days or certain shifts a day, across the board. And on the demand side, plenty of operators out there pre-COVID that just didn't want to commit to the 5, 10, 20-year lease. So the idea of a flexible term market space was really something we were intrigued by. COVID hit, right? Turned everything really upside down and sideways, but has really created an interesting opportunity for us and sort of the general space to come together on this marketplace. Because, who's out there looking to sign a 20-year lease, these days? So, the idea to help both sides of the marketplace, right? The supply side, the kitchen owner that's struggling, the kitchen who's got a lease that's just looking to make ends meet, looking for an additional dollar here and there. To create a platform, an aggregator, so to speak, where people can go and find a space, and kitchens of all shapes and sizes, right? So it's not just your built out kitchen space. It's even just a very basic kitchen that's got a prep counter and a fridge where a smoothie operator is just looking for that. They just need electricity to plug into, a counter and a fridge to mix up some smoothies and get out the door. So we're seeing lots of operators come together on the platform. Yes, we started in the New York City area. We're now expanding. We've got a bunch of kitchens up on the platform in the Chicago area, in the Dallas area, growing now in the Denver area and LA. But the goal is certainly to be in all areas across the US to really drive this marketplace to come together.
The thing that I find that's so interesting is because whether you're looking to start a food truck, caterer, somebody who's done cottage foods. In other words, they've created some foods in their kitchen and they've kind of outgrown their own personal space, and they really need to get into a larger commercial type space. But again, don't want to look at that long kitchen or perhaps some shared kitchen space that's just not necessarily ideal and not an ideal location. And of course, the operator side, the folks that are really looking to have perhaps anywhere from 500 to a couple $1,000s or more to help offset that higher lease that they've got excess capacity. Maybe they have a prep area, prep line, and they can carve out a walk-in part of the walk-in cooler, or they have a two-door reach-in that is being underutilized. Those are the people that need to get together. And what Kitch, I believe, is doing is you're networking or facilitating and brokering those groups together and creating an engagement that's a win-win for both sides. Is that kind of like pretty close to what the
Absolutely, Richard. Look, I mean, it's kitchens who see the opportunity and then they're underutilized. It's going to the platform. It's taking 5 minutes to create a listing, building their own profile, saying, "Hey, my kitchen's got the following equipment. My kitchen's got the following storage capacity. The availability is X amount of days a week, X amount of hours a day." Pushing it through the platform, us doing our end of driving operators to their kitchens to communicate via online marketing channels and business development efforts, working with consulting groups and brands who are looking to expand to new areas, to test new concepts, and really connecting them and putting them in touch with each other, and then them have a direct channel. We don't interject in the process. It's giving them a messaging platform to communicate, vet each other, see if there's a good fit, and then negotiate a deal directly that works for both of them. That's essentially how it works.
And I don't know if we've lost Richard, but I wanted to ask you, Justin, when you talk about the platform, you're talking about this website, correct?
That's right. I don't know if I lost you there for a second, but yeah, usekitch.com is the platform. There's big, bright buttons on the platform saying, search a kitchen and list a kitchen, right? So if you're someone with that kitchen capacity, it's as simple as hitting list a kitchen. Then you'll get some more information on the process. And if you're looking for a kitchen, you're simply hitting search a kitchen. Given that we are a young company, we love to hear from anyone who's looking and doesn't see a kitchen in their area, as we're working on the back end to build up kitchens in that specific area to fulfill their needs. So we'd love to hear from anyone through the platform, even if they're not seeing something, to reach out through the messaging channel.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I've got a picture of the site up. It looks like is that running a little strange on my screen? Looks like it's just not layered right. But that's probably on my end. I wouldn't worry about it. That was the only question I want to make sure that everybody heard was when you're talking about this platform, then it's usekitch.com, and then that's where they can get all the details, the information, get connected to the right people, correct?
Absolutely.
We're trying to get everybody in here.
There I am.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I lost you there for a second, Brian. But yeah, absolutely. It's going to the platform there. And just to be clear, there are no fees to join the platform. To go ahead and list a kitchen, there are no fees. To search and to connect, there are no fees. Kitch, you're wondering, well, how does Kitch make any money? We're making money only on the back end. If there is an actual transaction that takes place, we're taking a fee, a la Airbnb, if a transaction does ensue.
Fantastic.
So Brian, I think you guys can hear me now. I don't understand this funny computer access I get sometimes. But Brian, if you want to take a couple minutes and talk a little bit about a marketing play here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that came up for me actually today, because a lot of what we do is not just like the direct reach out, but how do we help people find you, right? So that means that you have to have a great website, and your website has to be fast. And I was running some tests, and I came across this tool. Now, I don't have any affiliation with this company. It's called nitropack.io. And I actually ran a test on your website, Richard, and because I wanted to see if I could make it faster, right? Because we're doing all the right things, and we're setting it up properly, and we've got some basic silo structures so that we can get things rolling quickly and for search engine optimization. But I ran a test, so a single test on the site as it was, and the scores were kind of low. They weren't what I wanted, which is why I've been working on it. I tested this free version of the Nitro Pack, and we were at 100% score on Google's page speed testing site.
Really?
I've never gotten 100. Never. So I actually set it at what they call their ludicrous setting, and you hit 100. Like it took about 2 minutes to set up. On the mobile side, we went from somewhere around in the 20s, which is again what I was working on, and we got right up to about 98. Absolutely fantastic. Now you might be wondering, why would I care about page speed? And even for Use Kitch, this is probably important to know, is that if you want Google to show your website at the top of search results, it has to be fast and it has to be mobile friendly. So now everybody kind of knew about mobile friendly, but what they weren't thinking about so much was, well, how do we make sure that these now dynamically sizing websites will be fast on a mobile site? And so that's what we've been kind of really looking at, is how do we make them quick and fast? So this tool, it's expensive if you buy it, but the free version is fantastic. All they do is they put their little logo on the bottom that says optimized by NitroPack, which frankly, I'm totally fine with. I think it's great. And they're still giving you the full tool. It is absolutely outstanding. Now, if you have a huge website with a ton of traffic, you're going to have to pay monthly, and it can add up pretty quick. But when you are having that kind of a result with just 2 minutes of your time, I think it's absolutely worth doing. So what we're talking about here is when somebody searches locally for your restaurant, for your hotel, for your business, you will show up sooner than someone that has a slower site. And Google figures this stuff out quickly. And you can cheat by just telling Google that you've updated the site. So you go to your Google Webmasters tools, you say, hey, go ahead and search my site again, and they will now know that you are a lot faster. If you wait, it'll take them maybe a week or two, but go ahead and do that. Take advantage of this, try it out, see how it works for you, and see if it doesn't start to increase the flow of traffic to your website. So that's what I wanted to share today.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
You are signed up.
I already am.
Yeah.
So Justin, that's a great piece possibly to also share with some of the potential people you come across nationwide. Justin, that's just outstanding what you did to present Kitch. I really hope that there's a long-term relationship between National Restaurant Consultants and yourselves at Kitch, because there's a great way for us to network, because we are all about helping our industry. Whatever we got to do to help the food service and hospitality industry rebound and go forward, I know that's what Kitch is all about, and that's what NRC and, of course, Top Line Management and Cafe Fuel, we've been doing that for a long time. So, Justin, I can't thank you enough. Have you got anything else for today?
No, guys, really appreciate the time. Would love to hear from the community and whatever we can do to help out both sides, kitchen side and operator side. We'd love to bring them together. So thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. And Brian, as always, appreciate it. That's all we got for today. So long for now, everyone. Bye.